Hon Obama. I'm also a citizen of Toroko. Yeah.
So that's what you can tell us.
Yeah, that's what I can tell you.
Mr. Obama or Simu, tuvile twine jweli tukakora primary nankeji NRM katandika na structures.
Yes.
Kwa arora Mr. Mgara Martin na fuka chairperson wa NRM Toroko. Kwa tukatu mazira kasumi kingi tini chairperson. Wa last chairperson wita ya afiri. Kumanya, do you see any improvement with Martin, the Minister for State? How do you talk about it?
Well, I think Martin did not have a very strong competitor. That's what I can say. Akataina omuta kumvuganyo wa mane though karugute kabe mwine yomu beitu akabata sobora ko out competinga Martin omanyere na state za bururu waito bero bino omanyere nizitwara mu na kasente kaingi so he couldn't. Maybe it is up to Martin. Martin obakwenda kukora na kora. Koko atakwenda kukora takuja kukora. But he has all the grounds, all the fertile grounds. Esobora kumikiriza ngo ntoroke mugobemu kandi akole. So nkija kurugira halewe but our minister has been performing very well. That's what I've seen at ministerial level posts. Let me hope that naja effort ya bena kora ministerial was kugigaraka at district level akolensi wunda lobingire nensi yabo.
So we have been now through season ya Karuru ninga Karokota ka primary tuna flag bearers wa NRM being a big party on country. So nabanda binyi kabatwara tension Karori jweli twafunamu primaries whereby twafuna Edison Rugumayo, Honorable Edison Rugumayo as a winner, NRM flag bearer for area county Toroko, MP area county, then twafuna na Jennifer Mujungu K Honorable yaba wabachara. So how do you see Akaruru kanu kwarabe wabiri no Karoro karaka katambura kumuni? What do you talk about it?
Well, thank you. Akaruru Kaba MP, I think Toroko district has had one of the most peaceful Karuru Kabayero. Kakakalu very peaceful. Rugumayo Honorable, I think most people expected it. And if you remember, there's an article that I wrote in 2023, 2 years back. Kani mbazaho Rugumayo nkoko nasobora kuri Akaruru. Kandi Rugumayo yafuna some few tangible things. Ebyakoze rumbwire bonuyi. For example, akabantu bakarugutu bakaba convinced of the radio. Abanda bafunire poultry farm naba ba convinced. Abana baita banyakugenzera heru hanu karugutu haniya twina abana 8 banyakwina mabara 2. Abana bari baguraduating a degree abatoyire yakwateraho. So abantu bamurram some hope, some vision ahead. So I think yatunga overwhelming support. With Jennifer, I think Monica mobilizing as required. Habokuba sister wa Monica no in parliament. I think Monica still has a way that the family has to sit maybe and they organize some few things at home. The comeback of Monica, it's likely to be there and it may not be underrated. Nasobora kutaba mwangu waragaruka. Unlike the comeback of Remlicha, where Rugumayo takatungire a strong reason ya abantu basobora kuleka comeback rake mbamwanga.
So kubaza ko no tekereza no gama ngo fraga ya Rugumayo nesobora kube maintaining part in each phase of parliament.
Yes, flag
for the case of Jennifer nesobora kuruzinga yabatari serious.
I don't want to capitalize on that one, but flag ya Rugumayo with a difference of 6,200 votes, the margin is a bit big. It may remain. Though anything can happen in politics, but I'm not seeing it happening now. But to flag ya Jennifer and Monica, the competition can still be there. Abukono juka flag ya Dr. Brian and Martin sometime back. Even Brian akaba singisize Martin obulure 13. Martin yeja egimu yao. So nichindo na range ya Monica and Kajaza and Jennifer, it is almost like 3,000 votes. Anything can happen. Kokwa family kara ironing out some few issues that they have, akasera karuruke, maybe anything can happen.
Okay, thank you. Takagira hanu press ya kirokenu. Nitendo wanzu tutematemere mu kusikira uko manyo kawa involved mu karuka ka wasija ka chairman C5 primaries. Nyendo wanzu tutematemere mu otuga torore ichwaruzire mu nka weakness ninge chwaruzire mu ka strong point outside ya NRM amukarura abantu njimba kagamo ngakaba katarika uko binganesa kakaroro.
Well, kukuba ogendo turn up yabera aba member of parliament yabantu bizikukoba. It's not the turn up yabantu bizaba chairman 5. You try to find out. Chairman 5 turn up kaba entitlement. But aba member of parliament turn up kaba nyingi. Maybe people wanted to do some change at that level. Maybe at a district level abantu abandi bakaba luzingire maybe on some other posts. As abantu babo bako amande tebagaruka. But myself I've ever been in this Karu Kesimba with the late chairman. I got 4,816 votes.
That is 2010. That's
2011. So Nkaihayo actually was the youngest chairman of this fight. By that time I was around 24 years. Nkaihayo 4,816 votes. So what I saw recently is Omkaruka Nuya Akaruka wa MP ukaba nora that there was a river that was really flooding. Nogamba bantu they are yearning for somebody. Omkaruka no people did not have specific people. They just voted. Akaba chairman 5. And that's why it has no many people are now regretting what did we vote. If you try to realize it, the mood in Kargut Kunia. And even in other areas, people are saying, hey, what is it?
But they're the one who have voted.
Yes. And that's usually what happens. However, there are some things they tukora out of excitement and maybe out of anger. Then later we say, hey, what did we do? But of course, the competition was tight. Actually, abantu bakakoma bataito, but kakatunga very tight competition. Abantu na cabinet 26, 24. That's a very tight competition. Anything can happen at a general election.
Ashingona kwanza kumanya akaru kanu wagamba abantu bakijucha. Nutekeza what had forced them kusanga bamazire kutamu chinde chibatamanyire.
Well, learning is a process. People learn day by day, hour by hour, minutes by minutes. So every minute that passes by, omuntu naba na yega something new and different. And that's what I'm also seeing, that people are learning. Betu bakarua kakabaho kawaho bachuzinga honorable tie ya kwata flag.
Kwa tinkiwa abantu ono bareba ngo they made, some are saying that they made laws iyo ngo muntu no kibaza hoki norango intekereza yabe hikire ninga nabo batekereza wrong way.
No, taro mutanya kwintekereze gwire. That's what we have to do. Everybody is always entitled for his or her own opinion. Kuya tekereza yayo greater, it can only suit a certain environment or certain conditions. Arabo kugamba Etienne was right. Arabo kugamba ngo Etienne was wrong. Arabo kugamba Kasoro was still right. Abantu bagamba nga Kasoro was. Abantu bagamba Yakubu. Betinyo mukorora kwange, this chance should have come to Karugutu. Yes, kokuba muba abantu baba bagambira ngo Kasoro was not right. In case kusanga abantu bagamba Kasoro was not right, they would have opted for Yakubu or Betty from Karugutu. Because I want to tell you, up to now, there's a time when I asked for an intellectual debate with Honorable Etienne. You remember? I think he dodged it. I don't know if he dodged it or he didn't have time. Because in 2011, It means nkaba nyine ekiroto, nkaba nyine vision, nkaba nyine okutekeza kwa government ntoroke soko betenet. But Honorable Etienne atura ali Bundubujo district for the rest of his time. Kadabena kora Bundubujo. Hati ine banzo yekaguzi ekirote kicho kugamba kangende nyesimbe ntoroko nyamba abantu bantoroko akitungire bwireke kandi kuno already sazida bari na serving currently serving as a district speaker Bundubujo. Where did he get this vision? Where did he get this kibe kirote che wenyine nko muntu
minga ira chuntayize
obundi kirote cyo muntu ndije wali na fulfillingera obunda boyine ntoroko district aro gap. You understand? There is a gap here. Let me go and take it up. You understand? So all these are some things all these are some of the questions that we have to ask ourselves. Because a dream does not just come in one day. A vision is always there. Already you are serving in another district. Also another thing that I want us to note is I think the constitution has not also been fair to us. The constitution has not been fair to us because of the following reasons. One is a post like chairman of the is not like a post like a member of parliament. The chairman of the no abali nyineka. You are when mukama weka na rara heru yeka. It has not happened. Tikabaho. It's MP, that is something small. I can't find. If we also have to take it. Recently, I went to Bagama member of parliament were in another district. They were crying. So now they are voting. Now Omukama Weka or in another
district.
So it is something that we are repeating. So and I want to tell you is nyomkurura kwange Etienne abatine kiroto cyo kwesimba. Akabata kine kiroto cyo kwesimba mu Toroko district.
So akabaza gap.
Either kabaza gap or wound araba mulesera, and which is likely to be true. But people are failing to understand one or two things. Is Toroko district a Karuga Bundubujo district.
Yes.
And one of the reasons how Karuga Bundubujo district I want to Toroko Bakagenda by Tombuit Bagambango, they are getting poor services from Bundubujo, their mother district. Government okay, if you are getting poor services, let us give you a district. Now, because of our own misunderstanding now, we are saying, no, to get district, we don't have the quality of leaders who can lead this district. That is the small group I get there convincing Etienne. Correct?
So, they are not ready to get her to be a district.
Now, the question is, no, this small group that could have done that one, it is the most confused group. It is the most confused group. Because now let me ask you a question. If Kasoro was not the right candidate for Ntoroko, Mwagamba mutitaine vya kozeri, Wunda siseri. But we had also other options.
Like Yakub,
yes, we had an option of Yakub. We had also another option of Bet. Why didn't we opt for another option among these ones? Ntoroko by the way according to the census, tulibantu emtwaro munana and something. So noida kungamba mbantu emtwaro munana, there is nobody who can lead this district. Now, if our own person hana lemero kulidinga the district, twagarka Bundubujo twapikinga another person to lead. What if that person in Bundubujo fails? Shall we get the district to Gigale Bundubujo to gamba hato manyire we have failed, now have the district back? I'm very sorry, I don't want to mention certain tribes and certain clans of people. But I think somehow some groups of people, some groups, not all, some groups of people in Butuku have really disappointed us and have really let us down. One, if you fail to understand who you are, your identity, Wakikenga. Now, not knowing that you yourself, you can have your own challenges and solve them. Opting to get somebody outside the district to come and... Now, now let me ask you a question. What if there is council in Bundubujo now, and there is a meeting for flag bearers, the president wants to meet them in Ntoroko today? Where would Etienne be?
So, I see one.
Yeah?
At this
This is the greatest tragedy in life. It is not death. It's when you live a life without a purpose. And the greatest tragedy in life is when you make a wrong decision and you regret about it. Where will he be? Now recently the celebrations, abahagize bakamuhiranga. Bakamuhira mukaye in another district.
I heard that they were in Burundi, was it?
So is Burundi part of Bundubuja?
No, it is part of Burundi, not in Toroko.
Not Toroko. So supporters celebrated in another district.
Anyway. I don't know who.
No, you have to know the truth. So now, okay, you see now, when we got an independence from Bundubujo, despite all the challenges that we would face, we would still stand by them and solve them. Talk when to be mad at it. You see, this one reminds me of the children of Israelites. Abakambaraga misirembe ja Kanani. So Moses bahekera samwe bagamba Moses kirakani kiko tugalenka omubwiru other than suffering from here. Wakero. So now because we are saying that we cannot handle, so now which picture are we giving? We are giving that we cannot manage our own district to sobora kwesobora district iteni.
So omutekereza yawe
it was
abantu bakora wrong decision putting omuntu from another district.
It was the worst decision. It is, you see now that group of the Batuku that went, and you see I'm very sorry, I don't want to bring it as Batuku clan. There is a small group, that small group in Rebisengo. That small group in Rebisengo. I think they lacked some wisdom. That's why Solomon told God that but give me knowledge and wisdom. Even the person who brought him, I wish to meet that person. I'm told he's a very prominent. I've heard about him. He's a prominent person. So he did trust himself. Now what he is, he are not sobora kwebembera. Oya wene toroki ne bizibu. Yagamba na utasubira kubiyebembera. Nawe inabana yarono mbanabe tarumu asobora kwebembera. Aide no mkazi yarono mkazi utasubira kwebembera toroko. So ata ye trusting na banabe, ata trusting na mkazi na family ye, ya trusting umuntu from outside the district. Now another greatest question that ikitusomeye kwa watu kikaguzo cha mani. Kili Etienne, what forced him kuja kuemera Montoroko? Because twine ngudo zibi. What was his manifesto? Remind me some of the three things.
Manifesto yaka nzena kwandike na agamba ko batonde merumu.
Chakabiri. Akagamba ne ngudo zibi.
Ngudo zibi batonde merumu.
Bring back the glory of Toroko. Hati kakukaguze. Iwe orugudo rukutwaro wawe omuka rwakolasi. Orugudo rakaba rurubi, for example kuruga Rubisengo kuka Ruangara. Iyo kutojayo torukozesa. Iruka kusasa ruta kurangu nango. People of Ntoroko, they have a bad road. Let me go and help them. So you see now this is the best land survey that we are talking about. If the road was bad in Ntoroko, you yourself you don't use that road, how did it concern you as a person? If at all he had that vision, yokugama ngonaenda kuemea kuja kutiyama.
Abantoroka bokuruba tamuto bakazire concern.
Yes badine. Nyewe nisobara kuemea. Ningamba no. Obunkuba nintaha nikoso orugudo rwa Nyakasenyi. Orugudo runo ningamba nangu mubembezo agakozereki kanyemere nkuru orugudo runo. Uwe tarukozesa. Because he doesn't stay in the district. How did he know that our problem was the road? You are getting me? Even an NGO kuja kutoa obuyambi yabanza kora baseline survey ije kaguza what is your problem and how can we solve them. That was the greatest mistake. And if Kasoro had not served well to the expectation of these people, we still had other options.
So options mean
that's why these people, some people have failed to identify their own independence. Me, I want to thank the Bagwis. The Bagwis, when they were not happy with the Rwenzururu kingdom. They said, no, we are Bagwisi.
We want our own kingdom.
We want our own kingdom. And it is a justifiable reason. And they got it, they are independent. Now, these are the same people who are not satisfied with their own people. They are picking somebody from Bundubuju. They have not even identified themselves that we are part of the Batuku. Batuku is totally different from any other clan. But they still want to be under another king. For example, I want to give you an example. They still think that we can be, because that is natural selection. They are always suspicious. And such kind of people, Okutunda district, the opportunistic. They want to fight wars. I'm not refuting that. I don't want to foresee that one. Takuja kukora. But kaguzo kili, when did he develop that vision? Ogama neja kwesimu. Uwe nkomuntu. Or it is somebody's vision.
Then another thing, blaming, before you blame the person who brought a TN. Some people also there are saying for them they are blaming that entity that nominated him, and yet is not a citizen of this district.
Constitutionally is right. That's why I said somehow the constitution has not favored us. Not only here, because of Etienne is completely detached from Toroko. His home is in Bundubuju. Ekaya makagalenka Bundubuju. I'm coming. No mkazi ya swera wanka no kukoma na kumera nka hano tuina butuka hano na Toroko tuina abana ba Toroko bayingi abakora in other district. Bitu no sanga baragaya mbeja mbombeka makagabo no sanga you know something to represent. No sanga rigire yeje aswera nko wabo akata swire nka hanu no sanga ayombekera nka hanu. We have very many, but this person completely migrated and detached himself. Now it wouldn't be a problem if this same group went ahead yagenda kakanara ya pikinga umuntu ondicho yagenda karuwe same ya pikinga umuntu ondicho. But constitution ne muikereze kwesimba. But you and you, is it right? We voters. Did we make the right decision?
People think they made a right decision because no are wrong.
And now, let me tell you one thing. There is one prominent person who said he's always scared of the idiots. Because he said even if idiots are many, they can even elect a government. You get it? So I'm not saying that the people who voted Nanka are people who don't understand. But we are saying people who brought him, they are confusing these people. They are the most confused people. So now we are slaves on our own land. So now if it is selling of jobs, ngambira abana ba muhumuza ba manyeri omuntu Toroko district munuwe such that arakaba nibagenda kutunga emilimo naja kumanyo no wahanuya ontali wahali
selling of jobs. So wale chingula kuanza kumanya Bundubuju, how do they do it? Is it constitutionally giving? I'm going
to call another press conference very soon from now. I give you the details how they are doing it in Bundubuju with evidence, with the recordings, evidence, and I will bring even people to testify on that one, and even to testify on him. I have 7 people who have called me who want to testify.
Because I know.
Because now you are telling us selling of jobs. Who was selling the jobs?
It was a cow.
So
because the cow is the one appointed. So
now, was he referring to cow selling of jobs because of now? If he knew that cow was, if he knew that there is selling of jobs in Toroko district, jobs were sold and he had an evidence. So Okwesimba, was it the solution, or going to court getting justice was the solution?
Because they are selling jobs, that's why he has come to fight that.
I want to tell you one thing. Even the devil we have now in this world was once an angel in heaven. But the only difference between him, the devil, and the angel that time is that time people believed in him, yet they didn't know that he was a liar.
He was a liar.
Kagamba ngo kuko muba muteyini taka next mukozereke. So now, are we, if at all Etienne goes through, shall Ntoroko be led by its own people or by people from Bunduju?
So it will be under slavery.
Eh?
It will be under slavery.
And I'm also asking you.
Because according to what you are saying, it will be under
We have agreed that Etienne comes from Bunduju.
Yes.
He votes even in Bunduju. His home is in Bunduju. His family is in Bunduju. Now he's a chairman of Ntoroko. Shall we say there is an autonomous or still we are still under slavery? That's the question I asked you. What if he fails? Shall we take back the district of Bunduju?
No.
Hey, no, he has failed. Our own here, we have not trusted them. And another thing, I don't know why. People have failed to trust abantu bakaruguti that they can also lead.
So
You remember the issue of Honorable Monica over Muhammad, the first instance.
yes.
Akabaru Betty. They didn't even trust Betty by that time. They went and brought Anna,
Who was married in Barada.
who was married in Barada. Why are people not trusting Karugutu? And by the way, this government, also on top of these people not trusting us, has also let us down. Somehow we people of Greater Karugutu. Abanda beti Timbaba Gwad. Yakubu Timugo Yago. I don't know if he's coming back or not yet, or you may yet confirm. Betty is the one who has said he's coming back. Tuine Tarasisa akagwa nawe, tuine Amoni akagwa nawe, tuine Mutahinga Ben akagwa, tuine Jola akagwa. Bet ngambela abana babiri ababutuka abagwiri. They on the street government tabahiro mele appointment. Tell me one. Monica when he lost, he was given an RDC. I'm giving you an example. Martin, when he lost, is now a minister. I'm giving you, actually, all the RDCs that we have had in Ntoroko district, they are from Butuku, not from Karugutu. Actually, it is the greatest thing. Nature Aurora, if you remember the story of the disciples of Jesus, Yesu akabagamba is the way, the truth, and nobody goes to the Father except by him. And we're also asking ourselves, we people of Karugutu, what is the way that reaches the president? Omhando gutwara abantu bani mu president muhandaki yito gutamanyire naita bana baite bakatunga appointments.
So
you have Honorable Wabinga Charles Adiel, who was an RDC. You have Friday Akik, who was an RDC from Butuku. You had Adiri Misha Kerhug, an RDC from Butuku.
now he's an advisor.
Is now a presidential advisor. I'm also going to finish with that thing of presidential advisors. You have Monica, was an RDC from Butuku. You had Honorable Kasoro, was an RDC from Butuku.
Even Etienne had received the appointment.
Even Etienne himself from the claim, but that one we cannot.
You cannot count as it from the.
We have presidential advisors, and actually, I don't know how the I don't know if the president is aware of this, of the presidential advisors that we have in Ntoroko. Are you aware that the presidential advisors in Ntoroko themselves they don't meet?
They don't meet.
When do they meet? Do they meet? Those posts are there to fight their own wars. When have we ever had a meeting in Ntoroko district of people appointed by the president
Discussing on issues.
of Ntoroko? You cannot see. They don't even mobilize for the government just because we have love for the president. And the same people who have spoiled us, we people in Greater Karugutu, before the president, that we eat top of our opposition. That's why actually it could be one of the reasons why we don't even get appointments this side. When they reach in their own homes, they meet their own clans, they talk and they go. Have you ever had any meeting of any presidential advisor here in Karugutu?
Mobilizing for NRM.
Mobilizing for NRM. It has never happened. But we have a number of them. We see their cars passing. I think the president appoints them. Abokoba, they are friends to them. But on issues of development, on issues of mobilization, on issues of setting the agenda for the government.
So we suspect they may be taking bad reports. They may be taking false reports because they are supposed to give their reports.
Now, which reports do they take?
To the president.
Yes, to the president at a meeting.
They forge.
And who told you that here in Greater Karugutu Kanara Town Council? By the way, even the Bweramuri is excluded. Bweramuri is also excluded. Ogwetina Rita Yetaka Bweramuri Taba wa Bweramuri. Habuka neka yowabu kulina. Busawa muntu agitahamu ikare izingirira amaye busawa muntu watahayu by the way. Even I don't know why the government has never trusted us. Abana bit now they have lost. So what is the next?
Destroyed as a 5 years.
Because they say abantu bahania the opposition. The good thing be meria ha NRM ticket. Ambona bona bunkambia aro muntu noma yemerira ha opposition ticket when? Because we don't have somebody who can represent us there. And actually, we people of Greater Karugutu, we need to revisit our own way how we do things. Obwire bw'inkoko omuntu alema takwetireho nayo mwelekere. Umwelekere really. Nyowe I have no problem if Yakubu had gone through. I have no problem if Betty had gone through. Betty is here. So that is the greatest error we are making. And our role is to tell the people, to advocate, such that in case of anything that happens in future, but Algama nobody spoke about it. Maybe people will keep this message for remembrance, such that in future we shall never make the same mistake. Nobody is going to stand out and speak this. Let there be somebody to speak about it, such that we shall never repeat the same mistake. But it is not too late.
That's what I have to ask you.
Yes.
What should the people do?
What should the people do? This is what the people should do. The first thing, you people go be like John. John preached the gospel of a Savior, Jesus Christ, whom he had not seen. Go tell people that the Savior is soon, is coming. When they ask you, say, we don't know him, but he's near.
And hopefully, we hope to be the one, because according to the media,
yes,
we had seen some people saying that you are the one. How do you talk about it as we also see the way forward?
Well, thank you so much. I don't know what about your job. Ensi obukubetero no mulimo tugukozereki omulimo gurohense obukubekozereki ero. That is something. Are you a lab technologist?
No.
Are you not surviving? So now, how in Toroko district we are above 80,000 people.
How many lab technologists are we having?
In Toroko district, I think I'm the only one. There's no other. And they are far better than me. So it means we can still survive. We can still even prosper even more when we don't have these jobs. But our primary role is to defend our land. We should not go back to captivity. Do you know why Israel is too hard to win? God gave us this district like the way He gave Israel to the Israelites. We must stand strong and defend our land. We must stand and talk the truth about our land. Coming or not coming is going to be determined by two factors. I want first to listen from Yakub. Me, I'm somebody who doesn't want to conflict with my own brothers. Yakub is a brother, Beth is a sister. If they are coming, why not rally behind them? If they are not coming, I'm ready to come.
No.
And that decision is going to be made between now and Thursday. I'll have made that decision. I want to find out. If Beth is not coming and Yakub, I'm going to be in the race. But if they are coming, it's not going to make any meaning. Because we share the same catchment area. So it doesn't make sense.
You have the same clients.
We have the same clients. And not only the same clients, we share the same vision. I don't know people from down there. And by the way, do you know that if Karugutu was the one that in Rebseng and Rebseng was this one, Karugutu Sazin would be so much in bad shape than of now. Because nobody thinks about us.
You
find
think about it.
You find out. Then lastly, this land is not happy with us. Because we are not treating it well. Because the land is not happy with them. Because you're not, the world is crying because of what you're doing. Do you think even this land is happy? Even the ancestors of these areas are happy?
So, Mr. Asimwe, an engage point here, you if the Betty and the Yakub come, you not come, can organization will come. Working Karugutu region, one of the presidential advisors to Vario.
Not only presidential advisor, we are talking about appointments.
Appointments from the president.
Yes.
Kayoga. Can still Navantu Ntorora iwe insonga ya kugamba mu Yakub and Betty when I was in race. Norora, will they achieve what they are looking?
Yeah, well, that is an in-house thing which we are going to sort. It is an in-house thing that we are going to sort, and it is not too late. We are going to sort it, but we want one person. That is my wish.
Another thing.
But with primaries, it is okay. Let them participate. Because they have agendas, manifestos, even people are looking for other opportunities. It is okay, it is a party. But now we are going into general, which is going to determine the future of Ntoroko. When we are determining the future of Ntoroko, we are determining the future of our children, the future of our grandchildren, even our own future. So now, if you have a letter to sign, for Chairman Five to sign, so we will be taking a board up to Bundubuju. By the way, Kasoro, despite he has not done anything, Nkoko Baliu Nebabaza, me, I have seen Kasoro has done something on the ground.
Some achievements are there.
Some achievements are there. Are you aware that Kasoro comes from Butungama sub-county?
Yes.
In his Butungama sub-county, he managed to put up a seed school. There is also a health center 3. Tell me 3 achievements of 18 in his own sub-county. He has been in politics for 15 years. Kasoro has been in politics for 3 years because he replaced the brother.
Yes.
In 3 years, he has had a school and a facility in his own area. In 3 years, he has lobbed also an 800 building from the Prime Minister, you remember. Another thing that I cannot mention. I'm not here to popularize him, but I'm here to acknowledge that these things were done.
And they are there.
And they are there and they can be seen. Now, what learning story is Etienne giving us from Bundubuja that he has done that is going to change Ntoroko? You see, sometimes it's not good to keep in darkness. Let us know the truth. If we are to go for 18, we go for 18 knowing that we are heading for something different from what we are thinking about. You get it?
Yes.
That's what it is.
So what is your message to the voters? Mainly those who know better Karugutu.
The decision you make today, it is the future you will get. The decision you make today, Murukonza rume kigambo ekibagamba ngo ekiwayi banda sekiruruma. Let them, this message will reach them. Let them make that decision when they've already had this message, such that whatever happens to them, it will not pain them. Because it is that saying which says, when you are digging and you cut yourself, you don't feel the pain. Because it is very bad. Are you aware that the Bible says that the end will not reach until everybody hears the message first? So our primary duty is everybody to know the truth, such that you make the decision when you already know the truth.
Then another thing, kale wabaza wagamba, if Betty and Honorable Yakub, just in case they don't come back,
expect me on the ballot.
Yes. But now the way I've heard, like the way you're talking, you're hitting harder those people down. And do you then Don't you think that those people can get annoyed and fail to get some votes there?
No, I've not hit them hard. I have talked the truth. Maybe the truth is the one that is hitting them hard.
Because it is hard.
Because I've not talked about the people of down. I've talked about a specific group. Abantu tuku. They are not bad people to get it from me. They are very good people. But we have a small group that thinks it is the elite. You're misleading abantu. Because I want to tell you, there is a polling station ambaye yakubya tungine Bururi 10. Do you still remember the time of Loti? Where Lot said, if we find that there are only 5 good people, will you destroy the area? What did God say? God said, I will not destroy the area. It means we still have good people. But we are saying we are somehow disappointed. Not disappointed, not in voting for us. But in our disappointment is when they were looking for the replacement, they went outside the district. Because Yakuba kasingiro wao, Betty yasingiro wao, Kasoro yasingiro wao. That is okay. That is natural selection. But our disappointment is in that small group. Are you aware that I'm told even that group went and celebrated there? So now who is going to be now? Is Etienne going to be independent? And what was the motive? Hati nabo hati kini katikibazi nkukagwize kuko basazina abaye council bundu buju na president akajana ku meeting NRM delegates of Tukomere. Where will he be?
So you'll be confused.
You have to raise your right hand and your left hand. You bang your head several times so that you can have sense in your head. You can't be in hell governed by Satan and you start dreaming of heaven. From where? It can't happen. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.